Hello and welcome to Time Out with Sports Adda. We're back here again to revive some old rivalries. It's a match of RCB versus Chennai Super Kings, and to be honest, the history goes with the Yellow Giants, who've not done so great in this tournament. So, starting with Bhavik, interesting toss to win for CSK and choosing to field.
Yes, and definitely this will boost their previous because they are looking for some momentum. With MS Dhoni back as the captain of Chennai Super Kings, I really feel that this is an important toss for them to win. They have been a team which has not really sort of posted a total on board and defended it well. But then again, I guess while chasing, the experience of Chennai batsmen will come into the table, and yes, a good game on our hands tonight.
Absolutely, and going to bat first at the MCA, we have the Royal Challengers squad here. Rushabh, can you take us through the RCB squad for today?
Yes, I think a good-looking squad there with Duplessis and Virat Kohli opening the batting. Rajat Patidar coming in at number three adds that solidity. Their middle order, low middle order is as solid as always. Maxwell, Shabazz Ahmed, Dinesh Karthik, all amongst the runs, but not been able to score in the recent games. And Maipal Lomror addition gives them that extra cushion at the end. And the bowling is always looking the way it was with Hasaranga, Harshal Patel, Mohammad Siraj, and Josh Hazelwood. I think a settled unit. It's just that now they need to work around that fifth bowler with Maxwell and Shabazz Ahmed having to do their job. But if this batting lineup fires, I think we are just going to see the ball fly over the expressway today.
Well, we can hope that because they've not fired in the last three games and they've been quite atrocious, as against the names that they have there. But going to the Chennai squad, Bhavik, good inclusion here. You get to see the only change that I think a lot of CSK fans were hoping.
Yes, definitely very much hopeful for this change. Moin Ali comes in place of a certain Mitchell Santner. We saw how he was going for uh, at the top of a very good addition to the side, and of course,
Yeah.
yes, the rest of the side, as we see, Ruturaj, Steven Conway, Robin Uthappa, Ambati Raidu, so much experience and so much
Yeah.
flair in that batting lineup. So yes, an important game for them, and let's see how much they can possibly restrict Bangalore to.
Absolutely. With a record of winning seven games out of the last nine that they've played together, CSK look to be the favorites, but we'll have to just wait and watch. But having said that, we have a few predictions that we make at the start of the game and in the middle innings about the second one. And here we should go ahead for our predictions then.
The fun part.
Yeah, absolute fun part. I'll go first since I'm hosting. I think for this RCB innings, any player to score a 50? I don't think so. One, Virat Kohli, although he scored a
Oh.
50, is slightly scrappy.
Mhm.
And Duplessis not really found his form. And I think swinging Mukesh Chaudhary is going to take a few wickets up top. So that's my bet for the first innings. My bowling prediction is Mukesh Chaudhary to pick two wickets because he's been fantastic for CSK. I think he's a find of this season in the absence of Deepak Chahar. And my third and last prediction is RCB score will be below 45 in the first six, purely because I think they want to keep their wickets and won't go for the rash shots. How do you, Bhavik?
Yes, my first prediction here would be the Captain Fantastic, Captain Faf to be the batter for Bangalore. If he mentioned
Okay, I
that
think there's some issue with Bhavik there.
he, uh, yeah, he, tonight, yeah, which has and the skiddiness in the nature of skiddiness that Mahesh Tikshina possesses, I feel he might just be economical. While my final prediction here would be RCB to hit more than 80 runs in the first 10 overs. yes, a flat wicket. We saw what Ruturaj and Convoy did the last time they were here. So yes, I really feel maybe Faf and Virat could just go all boxes.
More
So yeah,
than 8 runs.
over to you.
All right, good one. Over to Rishabh.
Thanks, Bhavik. So, coming to my first prediction on the batting front, Virat Kohli to make more or less than 30, I think more. Even his previous 50 was a bit scratchy, like Bhavik's audio we saw right now, but still, you feel that, it's one innings which a great player needs to get in form. And we all hope that that was that innings which Virat Kohli played. So, this time, when it's the time, especially with Punjab winning, the teams at 10 points becoming at a tight race for the fourth place, I expect the leader to step up. So I expect Kohli to score more than 30. Coming to my second prediction on the bowling front, Moin Ali to concede more than 30 runs, I feel yes. Because they already have two spinners with Tikshana and Jadeja, but Moin Ali's inclusion is specifically, I feel, because it's a long ground, the Pune one, as compared to the ones in Mumbai. And with not a lot of dew there, you expect spinners will bowl a lot more than the pacers. So I expect Moin Ali will at least get 3 overs, and I expect him to go for runs because he doesn't turn the ball that much. Coming to my final prediction on the team front, RCB's total runs above or below 160. Above, I think that's a bare minimum which you need if you even have to think about defending, especially with the kind of bowling lineup RCB has. They certainly need a lot more than that, but 160 is a bare minimum.
Well, they've scored 170 in the last match, and in the previous two matches, we know what they've scored. They've scored in this
Still couldn't
one.
got through.
That yeah, that's a bold prediction there, Rishabh. I really think
Hmm.
that comes true. But interesting ones from our experts here. Just thinking about this game, what would be the mentality of an RCB team, especially a Mike Hessen who's been there at a long time, and Virat Kohli as well, Bhavi. They pretty much around last 3 or 4 matches left for the playoffs. They've been in this situation before. They've been in this situation, I think, almost every other time, and they scrappily make it through. And they've lost the last three miserably. Not in the best mental state of mind, RCB or Bhavik.
Of course, yes, you mentioned the correct way, that the playoffs are nearing while they just have 3 to 4 matches left in the bank. Faf is not firing, Virat is not firing. You are getting those runs from the lower middle order. At the same time, the bowling is not being up to the mark the way it should be. If you have to compete in IPL, I'm sure if you have to qualify, you have to get all those boxes ticked. So yes, until and unless all those boxes aren't ticked, I really feel the struggle will continue with RCB. One match they are bowling well, other match they are not batting well. So this is a mix of contrasting events that are happening around and with RCB. So then again, we have seen this in the past how they have been inconsistent regarding their journey to the playoffs, and as you mentioned, they have been very scratchy. So definitely this is a concern here, but I guess they should just you just go there, play some free cricket, and just enjoy the game. I guess that is the only way they can get that
Yeah.
jinx out of their heads. So hopefully tonight is the time, but still I would really want that एक और match उसके बाद आज CSK.
All right, I think you're going for CSK there today with the toss win, Bhavik. Rushabh, over to you. I think do you think CSK has a similar chance to win, like Bhavik said, or you think that RCB are going to change the tables uh,
I
from what they've been doing in the past?
I think CSK has a better chance, slightly, maybe I would say 51-49 in favor of CSK, just for the fact that there are a lot of aspects which are going their way. Firstly, Thala is back as a captain, so the mentality in the camp is a lot more positive. You know that there's a mastermind at the helm of things, and he can control the game the way he wants. That is one. Secondly, that takes a massive load off a player like Jadeja. And we saw the last game he played. He was so economical. He was enjoying his bowling, which otherwise was missing. So when your left arm spinner, or maybe I can say a fourth or fifth bowler is enjoying your bowling lineup looks a lot more solid. So that is making a massive difference. Other than that, today's inclusion of Moin Ali, they tried to play Mitchell Santer, who used to come to bat at number 3. wasn't really working well. But now they have a certain Moeen Ali who can score runs as well as bowl, certainly with the new ball and the old bowler. Or he's a kind of a bowler you can get your 4 overs also from. So that strengthens your bowling lineup. The last thing is, in the last game, your openers were in fantastic form. You know, they almost played out the entire 20 overs. That means that when your openers are giving you a good start, you can play around with the middle order. You can maybe send somebody like a Jadeja up the order, or send maybe a Robin Uthappa just to play a floaters role. So they have got a lot of bases covered coming into this game, and I think the momentum which they gathered in the previous game, with these small changes which they have done, I certainly feel that CSK are in a lot better position than RCB are currently.
Well, you've heard it from our experts there. Thank you, Bhavik and Rishabh, for joining me at Time Out with Sports Adda. We'll see you in the mid-inning show after we'll see how RCB bats. Thank you.